Welcome to my communicative task number 2. I hope you like. COVID-19 surprised everyone. All the countries apply laws to contain the pandemic, but in the countries with inequality, the problems are greater, especially in the countries of Africa and America, where most people live from day to day. They don't have a stable job. When the governments of poor countries impose the quarantine, many people suffered from shortages. They had no food. For this reason, they were forced to take to the streets to survive. The police have to apply the measures the government's force, but these measures are exaggerated in many countries. Actions that are against human rights. The police abuse power. They don't control their weapons. We all know that we have to be careful, and we understand that the measures have to be respected, but governments have to give more help to the most vulnerable people who don't have a stable job. The government can give economy and food aid so that people are at home. The police can abuse. They must fulfill the rights and of all the people. They cannot be repressive, and they must understand the situation and find solutions based on laws and human rights. The coronavirus at the national level is being managed preventively. The government closed the borders in time, and the president ordered the closure of domestic and international flights. The president has given a lot of economy aid to people and companies. The Colombian citizens have complied with the measures, use the mask, and keep their distance. The most vulnerable citizens have received the solidarity income, which helps them to survive. Many sectors of the Colombian economy have protested, especially the transport sector, which is the most affected because mobility in the country has stopped. On a global level, many countries have controlled the coronavirus very well. For example, in European countries have behaved with much prevention and respect. The President of the United States has been disobedient with the measures recommended by the OMS. So now is one of the countries with more deaths from COVID-19. On the other hand, the government of China imposed many restrictive measures, and the citizens complied. For this reason, is now a country with fewer cases of coronavirus. The president of Brazil doesn't want to accept that the coronavirus is a serious disease. The president of Brazil prefers the economy than life. The world economy is the most affected. Many companies have gone bankrupt. Unemployment is increasing and underdeveloped countries are poorer because expenses have increased too much. This shows the weakness of the capitalist system in which some countries are very rich and others are too poor. Inequality is complete. People don't have the capacity to save. In conclusion, this pandemic motivates change from every point of view.